Well. Hello and welcome to the team show here on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. It is Thursday, the 20th of August, 2026. It is round 24 of the 2026 AFL season, and we have got the final team show of the regular season. We will have one more next week, obviously. Hopefully, a few more after that. Welcome. Great to have you here. Lots to get through today. First and foremost, thank you very much to our sponsor of the team show, Mr. Cabinets. I've got a lot of things to give away tonight. I think tonight will be the most I've ever given away in a single stream. I've got a Blue Abroad membership, which has been gifted to give away. I've got 6 tickets to the game on Saturday. I've got a block of 4 and a block of 2, or 3 sets of 2. Those are exclusive to Blue Abroad members. I'm going to be spinning the wheel again. I'm going to give someone a Fraser hoodie. I'm going to buy someone a Fraser hoodie. What else have I got for you? Blue Abroad membership, a Fraser hoodie, and 6 tickets. Also, Stone Age Australia are giving away a $2,000 voucher, potentially $4,000 if we win on Saturday, when we win on Saturday. So lots to give away. I'm chatting with Druzy from Freo Faithful. We're going to get the Fremantle story from him, which will be interesting. We've got team selection happening in just over an hour or a bit more, 6:15, 6:20. We'll have, of course, you calling in as well to share your thoughts on everything that's happened. We may even get to check out a little bit of Justin Longmuir's press conference. We'll try and piece the pieces together. There's an image that's circulating online of Carlton and Adelaide being shown on the screen at the MCG, which we can unpack. And yeah, lots happening. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Love having your company here. Who is here, actually? Who was first? Christopher Broberg, straight into team selection. Flynn Young, Ison, Lewis Young for Haynes. We will see, mate. Hello, Sammy Taylor. You are Harry Charleston's #1 fan, have been the whole time. Mr. Webster, hello to you. Fermi, hello to you. Massive opportunity. There is a lot to play for. We want to stick around in Melbourne. I should also add, there will be a ladder predictor done tonight a couple of times, I would have thought. Even though we know the scene, we know exactly how it plays, what we need to do to get to Collingwood next week if we want Collingwood. But yeah. Hello, Kez. G'day, Daniel. Docker's going to be resting a few. Yeah, there's some news circulating of a few players that didn't board the flight to Melbourne. I think James was one of them, Switkowski another one, but we'll see. Graziella, hello to you. Gavin, g'day, mate. Wayne is here. Jen is here. Good evening to you. Kel, good to see you here, mate. Hello, Paul. All the regulars. Christina Bombonati, hello. Yeah, the Fraser hoodie sold out. I was a bit worried about gifting one today because I didn't think there'd be any, but they've restocked. I was at the club yesterday talking to Claudia Whitford from the AFLW team, and I went into the shop to buy a hoodie or a couple of them to just be able to give them away quicker, but no, they were all sold out at the shop. So apparently they've restocked. Maybe they had some in the back yesterday, or maybe they arrived this morning, whatever. Point is, they're back. Hello, Julie. Good to see you. Tatum, up and about. Tony, hello, mate. Yes, we know that Hayward is out for sure. We saw the injury report. He won't make the game this week, just resting that jarred ankle. He'll be right for the wild card next week, which we think is going to be, it's either going to be Friday night or Saturday night. I'm led to believe at this point. So there's that. G'day, John. Good to see you. Jay Telato. Alistair, 50K in the house. You know what? I'm going to get an early pulse check on this. Just an early pulse check. I'm going to put a poll up. Are you heading to the game on Saturday? The question is, how many of you who are watching right now are going to the game on Saturday? I've just put a poll up. If you could vote, I want to just have a look and see how many of you will be there. Damien, good evening to you, mate. Hunter, you are here. Your Fraser hoodie arrived in time for Saturday. Amazing. Amazing. Damien, you're wearing it today. Plenty of Go Blues when I was out and about. Oh, there's a lot of Carlton hoodies where I'm living as well, starting to emerge. It's great. I haven't seen anyone in Carlton merchandise for the majority of the year. Hello, Smigoff. Did a dream. Geez, a lot of you in here early. Hello, Debbie. You're quietly confident we can beat Freo. We can definitely beat Freo. Yeah, we can definitely beat Freo. CFC 26. You are nice to be here live as a WA follower, mate. Welcome. Good to have you here. Only Carlton in the house. Welcome to you, mate. Jim Yasure. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. All right, let's get through a few items on the agenda first. Just want to play this one here. This was Sam Walsh talking about Josh Fraser. I don't know if they've put it. Oh yeah, this was Sam Walsh talking about Fraser as he after he got appointed.
Obviously a big day here at Icon Park, mate. Run us through the emotions of the playing group and the excitement about Josh Fraser being appointed senior coach.
Yeah, everyone was pumped. It's been a great day for the footy club, and just to see Fraser sort of how happy he was, but also for everyone around him to share that with him, and got the whole club together, which was nice. And I think Robin Wrighty sort of mentioned just the process that he's gone through, and I just can't wait to keep on continuing our journey with him, which feels like it's been for a while now. So we just continue on.
You were here when he was here first. I think your first year was his last year at the footy club, but then obviously he's returned over the last 12 months or so. What have you made of him as a coach?
Yeah, got to share my first year here at the club with Fraser. He was a VFL head coach, and from then ran into him every now and then. And I really respect him as a coach then, but I think he embodies the getting better every day, because I see a guy that's just driven to get better himself. And I think he's real passionate for what this group can bring, and how we take a step forward to be the club that we want to be. And he's going to lead us for that.
Are you excited to no longer answer questions about whether he applied for the job?
Yeah, that's right. I was running out of ways to answer it. Had a few media outlets stitch me up with me with the questions, but I sort of sensed it. The end result was going to be Fraser being the coach, so it's sometimes a bit hard to hide what you think might happen. But overall, like it's a great position to be in as a footy club for us. As I mentioned, we just want to keep on playing hard footy for him and get the best out of our group.
What about the brand of footy that we can expect from a Josh Fraser coached Carlton?
Yeah, he's a smart man with the game, and thing he mentioned to us too. It's a collective effort, so it's the staff, players, the coaching staff. He's not in it by himself. He never will be, and there'll be highs and lows, but we just got to keep sticking to an identity that we're looking to create. And I think from a game plan point of view, we've already seen how we want to take the game on, attack teams, strong in the contests, and overall like be hard to play against defensively. So if we keep linking it back to that, no matter what era of footy you're in, that'll hold you in good stead.
It's weird that we have this big announcement and have a game of footy to play in 4 days' time, and a big game of footy to play in 4 days' time.
Yeah.
I look forward to Marvel on Saturday against Fremantle.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to be a great day. I think the support that we've received, particularly in the back end of the year for the crowds, has been terrific. We'll get the hoodies on for Fraser. I'm a big hoodie man myself, so to see he's repping that, I thought that they might even make him up a special one now that he's head coach. But yeah, that'll be great to see as many hoodies out in force as we can.
Thanks, Walshy.
Thanks. All right, that was Walshy. There is not a press conference for the game. I don't know if that's because they've already kind of done one with him all week, and they don't have another one, or there will be one out tomorrow. It's a bit odd because usually for a Saturday game, there's a press conference on a Thursday. Captain's run is usually tomorrow, but we'll get there. But anyway, that's fine. Let's bring in some friends. If you want to call in, I've put the link in the live chat. It's right there. Andy, mate.
What a week.
What a year.
I've watched, God, I've taken in so much stuff this week. It's just sort of, the club's just getting on with it. I've just found it so weird, like new coach, like when Voss was appointed, it was so much. But I've just found with Fraser, it's just like, all right, Fraser's coaching. Yeah, let's just get on with it. And I love that. I love how calm he is and how he's just like, yeah, let's just get on with it. You know, like, is he the thing that this club needed? It's just sort of the answer I've found. It's been good. It's been really good.
Yeah. He definitely doesn't like being the center of attention. Obviously, when you are announced as head coach, you've got to do media commitments, and he had to do the SEN, he had to do the 3AW, he had to do Fox Footy, he had to, do all of them. But yeah, it sort of came at a time where, I mean, there's a lot going on around the league as well. But yeah, he just wants to get on with it. And I don't know, I'm quietly confident. I think we're going to come out breathing fire this week. I think there's a complete freshness about the group, which they've earned by getting the result last week. I know it wasn't a pretty game to watch, but I can't see how the team doesn't come out with full freshness. And if we're going to rest players, like, fine, whoever's going to come in is going to be trying to play their very best to stay in.
It's just a good warm up for wildcard round, like it's something that's sort of have never happened before. I mean, I don't know, it's still a game, but yeah, it's sort of a good dress rehearsal for getting us up for finals. Like we'll want to be heading in with momentum, and I think the players would have been maybe a little bit dirty last week to not get the win. So yeah, it'll be another good chance to get up and about. So, and we're playing the best team in the comp all year. So get a good result against them, it'll definitely give them a lot of confidence heading into finals. So I'm just looking at a photo now of Pitto because it's his 100th game, and he's just got they've got the highlights reel, and he's just such a staunch bloke. I've really grown to love him and what he brings to the team. So
I'm glad you said that, man. I'm glad you said that. I think we've spent too much of Pitto's 100 games. I mean, I think he's played 93 of them with us. I think we've spent too much of his 93 games with us asking for more, or writing him off, or De Koning's the better ruck, or but he doesn't do this. I reckon he has been as serviceable a ruck as you're going to get in the league. You don't pay him too much. You get maximum connection. You get team first mentality. I just reckon he has been a good clubman. I think he's won the best clubman award before.
He's a double clubman winner.
Yeah.
I sort of I would say halfway in the middle of last year, I was starting to really turn around with him, and when TDK was still with us, and he was starting to play better than TDK. And then I started to really, when I watched our team, I was like, and why I've really grown to love him is he leaves it all out there. He's aggressive, and he flies the flag. And I'm like, you know what? I'm on board with players that play like that. I'm sick of looking at players that, when one of their compadres get belted, they just do nothing. And he was one that every time I watched him, he would really you hit my teammate, I'm going to go ya. And that's where I started to really like him. And when all the word about TDK leaving, I'm like, you know what? At least we've got a guy that wants to be here, that is passionate about playing for the club and playing for his teammates. And I started to really, fall in love with him. And I think he's performed well. And like you guys have alluded to all year, he does his job. He's a role player. Like, it's like, what do I have to do? I'll do this. If I do this, our team will win, and that's what he does every week. Like, he's not one of these, he's clearly no Max Gawn, but for our team, he plays his role. And every time we haven't had him this year, I felt like we've lost something, like we've really lacked something. And so he's become a really important part of our team. So yeah, I'm all about him, and he's had a great year. Like he's kicking goals, he's throwing people around the place, he blocks for the mids. So for me, yeah, why not? Like he's had a really good year, and I love it. I love it going into the year. I just love how aggressive and combative he is. Like that's what you need in a ruckman. So
Will Hayward won't play this week. I think that's
yeah,
the
it
only
sucks.
selection we know of.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do anything else?
I don't know. You said they've put Haynes in the injury report, so maybe they'll rest him. Fraser was pretty adamant that he wants to go in fairly strong for this game. So yeah, unless there's any other injuries that we don't know about, I think they're going to go in pretty steady with the selection. I watched the VFL on the weekend as well. I don't know, with Hayward out, who do you bring in?
So my view is it's Ison or Ashton Moyer.
I reckon they'll bring in Ison. I reckon they'll bring him in. Yeah, that's my gut feel. But I mean, is anyone else? What are your thoughts on Ben Campo getting a game? The only thing is they'd have to play him sort of wing, half forward. I just don't know if that really fits how he sort of where he is in our team. But like they could do it. They could do it.
Yeah, I mean the other part of the equation is, and I know AFL comes first, but the VFL have a final to play. Like they're in VFL finals. They're playing Williamstown this week, so
yeah,
it's important for the VFL to win. It's important for the development of these players as well. So I lean towards Ison.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't be sad if Ashton got another crack at it. As for Haynes, so ankle issue, aim to be fully available later this week. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think I may as well rest him for a big game next week. Maybe that's 2 forced changes. Maybe if Haynes doesn't play, then you just bring Dirksen back into defence and let him play maybe an intercept role, and then maybe Lewis Young will come in for Will Hayward in that regard. So it could be Hayward and Haynes out, or Lewis Young and Jack Ison. Yeah, don't know.
I was gonna say, I think like last week with the Wiedering change, I don't know, they looked a little not confused, but it looked like they for moments they didn't sort of know who was meant to do what, because obviously they haven't had Wiedering for so long. So if Haynes does come out, I think it wouldn't be a bad thing that we sort of see the defence where it's Dean, Wieders, and Dirksen sort of all in that back lineup, and then you can use Cowan, Florent, and Wilson sort of as your half backs. But the whole Lewis Young coming in to maybe play that negating role in the forward line. They've got so many key forwards that wouldn't be a bad move either. Did you say there was a couple that didn't make the flight? Did you say Amos didn't get on the flight over?
I reckon I saw. I should have. Hang on. Amos. Have a look. So Sean Lindsay, who is a reporter from 9 News in Perth, he tweeted 3 hours ago: Chris Sherry, Bailey Banfield, Judd McVie flying for the Freo Dockers ahead of their Carlton clash. We know Tobin Murray is going to debut. Also travelling uncapped Docker Toby Wan, Switkowski, Jai Amos, and Heath Chapman set to miss on Saturday. So unconfirmed, but There you go.
How about Murphy Reid? Have they declared him not playing, or is he going to play?
I'm pretty sure they've declared that they would give him the extra week.
Yeah, okay, because he's pretty important for them as well. All right, well that still means Tracy will play.
Voss.
It's the worst week to have Hayward out of the team for him because he just starts fights all over the place, and I love like him and Ainsworth. They don't take they're like our mongrel, like our key mongrel players. So I really wanted Hayward in there to just shirt front him every time he gets out of hand. So I'm really spewing that he's not gonna be on the ground for that guy because he gets stuck in everyone. And yeah, Hayward and Ainsworth, just would have loved for them both to just tag team him and just push him around and get stuck right back into him. But that's all right. We've got a few others that will hopefully get stuck into. Can't. I've just got like glimpses of like Taylor Byrne just absolutely nailing him without him expecting it. Just absolutely just spear tackle him like when he's got the ball like running in, and just absolutely the boys just getting stuck into him. So hopefully that happens a couple of times on Marvel. What's your expectation? What do you hope to see with the game?
Full force, full risk, all out attack. Go for it. A bit of synergy added with the back line, Wiedering and Dean working together again. I can't. I mean, I think there'll just be a positive energy around the place. It'll be Fraser's first game officially as coach. There's a buzz around. We know finals is coming. If you win, you stay in Melbourne next week. Carlton at the MCG in a final. I also did something for the good juju. I booked like flexi tickets to Adelaide, just in case. So, I hope to refund them first thing Sunday night. Or Saturday night, whenever I can do it. But yeah, no, I'm mate, all in. Chips all in. I'm jumping off the 10-meter board. I'm diving in. I'm diving right into the water. I don't care how deep it is.
I think it's just exciting that number one, we're in this position, and number two, it's like, like no one expected us to be here. So it's sort of, it'd just be a great opportunity for the boys to do something this week. And then, I mean, we won't talk about next week yet, but just for this week, I think, everyone's saying, it's Freo, especially with Sydney and all the stuff that's happening with them, that Freo's just going to win the flag. So, I mean, if we can come out this week and do something crazy and beat them, it just puts that little element of doubt. And I think it'll make the finals a little bit more exciting that, like, hey, if you got beaten by someone in 10th position, there's still opportunities for other people. And I think
perfect.
For us,
why?
Yeah.
Because when we win, a lot of the external will be, but Freo, they weren't really trying to play that hard. Great. Doubt us all. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure. Like, yeah, it sort of sets a stage as well. Like, there'd be nothing better than 90 plus, in a wild card. Like, if you get more in a wild card final than you do in like a prelim final, like that's the other thing that I love. Like the Blues fans just, they come out in force when we play, which is great. I mean, look, I'm a little bit selfish. Like I would love for them to come to Adelaide and finally beat them in Adelaide Oval because I could obviously go to the game. But yeah, clearly it'd be better for the boys. I guess to play at the MCG in front of so many fans, that would be awesome as well. So I don't know. I'm happy with whatever happens at the moment. I'm just happy we're in the position we're in and we're doing so well. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I love it, mate. Well, I will speak to you Saturday afternoon.
For sure. Go well, mate, and go Blues.
Go Blues. John.
Terry, how are you, mate?
Up and about, mate. And you?
Up and about. It feels like a family wedding this week.
True.
Leading up to a family wedding, there's all this love and there's events to go to and things to see, and you're on sort of like cloud nine, and then the wedding happens, which was the announcement on Tuesday, and you're just bubbling over with all this joy.
Yeah. It's like like an arranged marriage in some respects. It's like, we've just let them have a few months to see if it's going to work out, and they've decided, this is it. We've played Cupid, we've set these two up, and this Saturday is the wedding.
Yeah, it's been great, and I've seen quite a lot of stuff on the internet. Apart from the announcement, and then the announcement at the club to the playing staff and to the players and all the staff on both teams, and just little snippets of stuff on TikTok, and Harry sticking it up him as well, when he announced it to the boys about the energizing the crowd and stuff like that. And it's been really good. It's been really, really good. And I just want to get this week out of the way with no injuries, and just to go into that wild card.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. I think the Dockers definitely don't have anything to quote unquote play for, but I think we do. I think we would want to stay in Melbourne.
Oh, that would be preferable. That would be preferable. But at the same time, I wouldn't playing a tough game against Freo, then getting over to Adelaide and then being in front of all those 50,000 Adelaide crowd as well. And I'm half there. I'm half there because there's a lot of pressure on Nicks at the moment.
Yes, definitely.
There's a lot of pressure, and Josh has got a clear direction of where he wants the club to go to, and you can see what we've done with 10 and 2 and 1, and just the way the players have responded and the fans are responding, and we're getting love in the media, Terry.
Mate,
Gary Lyon. Have you heard Gary Lyon this week?
Who, Gary?
But
I just wanted to hear that, actually. Just wanted to see it. I swear his second team is Carlton at the moment.
Pardon?
I swear his second team is Carlton at the moment. I know he's a D's man through and through, but he's got a lot of love for Carlton at the moment.
Oh, mate, I think some of these media heads are going to have to start loving us. I actually found I had another clip. It was who was it? I reckon it was like Tony Shaw. Basically saying it's not like they're going to win 7 in a row or something to that effect. I've got to find it.
I hope you do.
I'm going to find it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll find it a little bit later.
Who do you think comes in other than Lewis this week?
Yeah, I think Jack Ison.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've heard a lot of folks saying, Moya deserves another chance, or bring in Charleston, and I'm there just thinking it clearly, and you can't bring in Hollands. Well, you can, but I think he won't be there next year. So you bring in the young lad that's had seven games, bring him back after his stint, and I'm sure if he gets a metre and a half clear, he can, put a couple on somebody's chest and maybe kick a goal himself.
Well, the thing about Jack Ison is that, similar to Taylor Byrne, they sort of had their initial phase, showed some signs. Taylor Byrne went back to the VFL for a little bit, came back a better player. We haven't seen Jack Ison yet, come back from that VFL stint. So I suspect he's going to have a similar story. If he comes back this week, we'll see a really good version of him.
Yeah, and I think a couple of VFL games I've watched, not in its entirety, but a couple I've watched, I just seem to think that he's sort of like come back a cog. And I could be wrong because I haven't watched all his games, but it just seems that he's sort of like come back a cog, waiting to get back into the AFL. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I read his body language anyway, like while he was like playing. But what's your view on Moya? Do you think he'll be there next year?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You
I
do?
think there's a perception that's been labeled on him, like he doesn't want to, he's lazy, this and that. I actually have been seeing signs of him emerging a little bit more. I thought his attack on the footy improved over the last few weeks. He's similar to Ison in that they're not going to be high volume ball winners, but when they do have the ball, they can do good things. I still believe in him. I think his aerial game improved at the start of this year, and then he got switched back to defense for a bit. They tested that out. I'm seeing some good signs for him. I don't know. I think once you get painted with this brush, it's hard to recover, like, reputationally. But I think it's a bit overblown. Like, he doesn't want it. He doesn't care. He doesn't play hard enough. No, I think it's a bit too far now. I think he's just working away, and I still believe in him.
Oh, that's good. That's good, because I've only ever seen him like in the AFL, and beautiful kick. A couple games I've watched him in the VFL. He's another one that just seems a little bit lost to me at the moment. Maybe because he played those games last year and a couple early this year, and he did play against Fremantle, didn't he? When we played,
he did. He kicked 2 goals. He didn't have a lot of the. I remember he didn't have a lot of the ball at all, but he kicked 2 goals, matched up on Alex Pearce at times. But yeah, I'd like to see him. I mean, probably next year you would think, all right, similar to maybe not similar to Billy, but like next year, if he can't emerge, then maybe that's it. But I'd be giving him a preseason with Fraser and seeing how that, because Fraser's thing is development, and I reckon if we can get that out of Ashton, there's a player there somewhere.
Oh, that would be good. That'll be good, because his foot skills are elite.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a great kick on him, and I'm sure he'll sort him out anyway. But I probably think for myself, I'd like Lewis and Ison to come in. We win by 14 points, play Collingwood, and we win by a point.
Beautiful.
Right on the
heart, just like ours.
Mate, have a great day on Saturday. Hello to everybody, and go Blues.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Tez. Bye, buddy.
See you, mate. All right. So I have to find this video. Oh, God. I'm sure someone sent it to me. I could have sworn I saved it, but obviously not. Does anybody have the Tony Shaw video where he basically said, like, it's not like they're not going to win 7 in a row or something like that? I thought I had it put up here. I don't know. Anyway, is what it is. Gavin, yeah, if you can find it, send it to me. Wait, Tony Shaw comments on Carlton. Let's have a look. Don't worry, guys. I found it. Don't worry. Got it right here.
No disrespect to Josh now, but he said he doesn't want it. And no matter what happens this year, they cannot do that, because the bloke himself has said he's not ready for it. So I don't care if he wins it. He's not going to win another 7 in a row, right? That will happen. We know that. Win another 7 in a row. If he wins it, he's not going to win another 7 in a row, right? Wins it, he's not going to win another 7 in a row, right? That will happen. Wins it, he's not going to win another 7 in a row, right? That will happen. We know that. But I agree with Simon. And what he did down at Preston, went under the Carlton, you know, they were a rabble down there. But what he did, his organisational skills and his communication, everybody loved how he went about it. So you're
putting a line through Josh Fraser, even if he won the remainder of the matches for the year, line through. No, but
he's put a line through himself. But I'm telling you now, he won't get the job. And it's not to say he won't get the. I'm telling you now, he won't get the job. And it's not. I'm telling you now, he won't get the job. And it's
got him. We fucking got him.
not to say he can't get it down the track at another club, but he's not ready for it. And he's already said, look, you can't knock it back in the way, but I tell you, it's a recipe for disaster.
Tony Shaw.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Tony Shaw, unbelievable. There you go. There you go. It's funny, yeah, LS, I understand that, but I mean, he played the media all along. He has no obligation to tell the media what his plans are, even if that was his plan all along. And maybe he didn't think he was ready at the start. And maybe some point through the winning streak, he felt like, you'll never truly know if you're ready. But yeah, just funny how it played out. I'm sure it can be done. On Yolana, yes, it's good stuff. Tony Shaw, you think in a different era, just watch and shut up. Yeah, that's the other thing about this commentary and this year. The mainstream seem to have a grip on Carlton, and they seem to be directing the traffic and the narrative. And then after Fraser emerged, they're just lost. They got no idea what's real, what's not, and they've been played like a fiddle, and it's been great. All right, now we've got a guest. I'm going to bring him in shortly. His name is Druzy, and he is the man from Freo Faithful. Hello, Druzy.
Let's go, baby. How you going, Terry?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Don't know how to feel about this game, to be honest. I remember looking at this fixture at the start of the year thinking, God, this is really going to shake up our seeding in the end of the year. Obviously, we always have, every couple of years, we have a really close game. So I was always looking at this fixture with a little bit of angst, but given where we're at, have no angst. And it's a bit of a dead rubber for us, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I was about to ask if that's how you felt. I guess that is how you feel. Firstly, what a year as a supporter. That I mean,
Yeah.
any team that has the year that Freo has is incredible. What's it been like?
Oh, it's just complete belief in the club at the moment in every facet. Like, you just know all the players are on the same page. All the coaches are on the same page. They're showing up every week. Then we're not taking oppositions for granted either. There's probably times in the past, like, I don't know if you guys remember that Friday night game that we played against St Kilda last year when we showed up to prime time. I don't think we kicked a goal in the first half. And the tag of Freo was, they just never show up. When you're sort of getting faith in them or thinking that they're on the rise, they just let you down. A little bit similar to how Gold Coast season went this year. That was sort of our tagline, but yeah, there was no excuses this year. And no, it's been an absolute pleasure covering Freo this year because it has been our best season in our history ever. So a lot of optimism right now. And it's a really good time to support the club, as it is Carlton at the moment.
Yeah, mate. We've turned it around, and all the potential that we thought we had is starting to show itself. Who would have thought? Just a different direction, a bit of empowerment, bring some kids in, get some spark going, and yeah, I mean it's a bit unlikely it's a bit unheralded for the Blues to be in this position, making finals with a game to spare. Like, we know we're going to be there, and yeah, I don't know. Like, there's good vibes on this end. Clearly,
Yep.
We announced Fraser, but when I was looking at Freo this week, and I reckon you said this to me last time we spoke, and I think you look at Freo from the leaders down. So I think Sarong and Brayshaw, very capable of getting you 30, 35 any given day. But what they've been able to do in terms of buying in, I reckon both of them have had their Trent Cotchin moment. You know, when Cotchin went from ball winner to leader, like he was happy to play whatever role was needed. I reckon when I watch Freo, I see that in the both of them, and then it's allowed the other guys to emerge.
Absolutely, yeah. So Sarong hasn't really been getting a whole lot of the footy this year. He's been having games where he's, probably poled with 20 touches, but he's got 9 clearances from them 20 touches, and he's had 8 odd tackles. And it's allowed Murphy Reed, Shea Bolton, Matt Johnson, Nathan O'Driscoll to have the years that they've had. So, yeah, they've definitely been more selfless. They've sort of switched roles at times in the year. Like, there was a period probably at the start of the year when Brayshaw was just playing pure defensive mid. And then there was like a 4-week patch where he was just attacking. Every time he got the ball, he was driving his legs, linking up by hand through the middle of the ground. And yeah, he had a really strong middle patch of the year. He'll be in contention for the Doig this year. Brayshaw would probably go to Jackson. But yeah, they've definitely been more selfless. And you speak of those leaders, but you didn't even mention our captain, who's one of the best captains in the league at fullback, and then Josh Tracy at the other end. So yeah, we got leaders all over the park.
Yeah. Mate, my Blues gave your Dockers the best run in Perth for the year that any team did. So I don't know. There's something about the matchup. I reckon it's going to be a pretty tight contest.
I just think it might be a little bit similar to the Melbourne game a couple of weeks ago for us. Like, there's just like probably a small part in the back of our mind when we're going into a contest that we have bigger fish to fry here. I'm not going to put my head over the ball, or I'm not going to go back with the flight here because we've got a home qualifier in 2 weeks. Whereas Carlton, you've just appointed Fraser. It's at Marvel. It's going to be loud. You're up and about. You want to play Collingwood in week 1 of finals. So just that mental edge in this round in particular, I think you could have over us, and just the application. But if we just go out there and beat you professionally, that'd be awesome from our perspective. But yeah, obviously there's going to be a fair amount of switch up in the teams this week as well. Tobin Murray's going to debut, so I'm expecting at least 4 outs this week for us.
Yeah, I think I just saw one of the Perth reporters. He said Switkowski, Amos,
and Chapman, I think.
And Chapman, and I think there might have been one more. But I think he said that those 3 didn't make the flight. And then he made mention of another guy.
So the team news that I've got, it's Bailey Banfield, Toby Wan, Judd McVee, and Chris Sherry have all made the flight. Obviously, Tobin Murray's coming over as well. And then, yeah, Switkowska, Amos, and Chapman will not play. That's the scoop that I've had.
Who's Toby Wan? Like Kenobi?
Yeah, that's the one. Toby Wan Kenobi. That's it. So we plucked him out of South Freo, I believe, in last year's draft. Just think Timu Errol Goulden, sort of outside mid that can go inside, real shifty left footer, smart with the ball in hand. But we picked him up through our academy, and he's had a really strong season in the back end of the waffle. Still hasn't debuted, but it'd be awesome to see him debut as well. He's really impressed as an 18-year-old.
There's a guy that I've been watching from Freo for about 2 to 3 months now. He can't get a game, but I rate him. What is the story with Cooper Simpson?
Well, he came into the side last year when we had some defensive pillars out, and he got drafted as a midfielder that could sort of rest forward, maybe play as a small forward, but we couldn't find a spot for him in the team, so he reinvented himself as a rebounding halfback. Came into the team, looked really good. He had his career best game against GWS last year. His foot skills are incredible. And he's just an absolute pro. And then the next week, he started on the interchange bench when we played Port Adelaide. And his first contest, he comes on, he had to go, and he just goes into this contest, hip and shoulder, and he snapped his collarbone. He hasn't been back into the side ever since. But there's so many players playing in the twos that can't get a game right now because we have the healthiest list in the competition. Like pretty much all season, we've had a healthy list other than the likes of Sam Sturt and Sean Darcy. But Jeremy Sharp's been racking up 35 disposals and 3 goals pretty much every week. Hugh Davies, a fullback, he'll be team of the season in the waffle. He's about 21 years old, but he'd get a game in any other AFL side pretty much, just that Alex Pearce has been playing. So there's been selection pressure all year. And even Big Omac coming into the side in recent weeks, his form was just so good that he had to get a game. Someone had to give. And there's going to be a fair amount of shuffling this week, but we just got to choose our best team that's going to match up against whatever opposition we play in week 1 of finals. And yeah, this week we'll give a run to some players that have been unlucky.
Who do you want to play next week?
Sydney? Nah. I'd probably say long game, Brisbane, because I think if they're probably our number one threat. So if they come over to Optus and we could knock them off in week one, and then, they'd have to go through the non-traditional route, home semi, away prelim, they might get knocked about a bit if they are to make finals. Hawthorn's form has been so up and down. I don't really know how to rate them, but I think it'd be good to face Brizzy in week one if possible. That'd be my desired result.
I would love you guys to play Hawthorn and beat them. And the reason is because if that was to happen, and we would need to beat you on Saturday, it would go Collingwood, then a match up against Melbourne, then a match up against Hawthorn, all three at the MCG. So that's kind of like how my predictor plays out. Yeah,
that's probably the most likely final scenario. Whether or not you beat us this week, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's probably the most likely path. It makes the most sense.
When did you start believing this year that, hey, we can win the flag?
Oh, that's a great question. When did
Knowing
I start
you
believing?
Probably early, but also like when did it really, really kick in?
So I sort of believed preseason that we were going to be a top 2 team. I did my I predicted every game in the preseason, and I was looking at the fixtures and I was sort of tipping against us modestly. I was like, oh, we might lose away to the Bulldogs, away to the Crows, we might lose that one. And yeah, just like all these games that I sort of expected us to lose, we might lose at Gather Round to Collingwood. And I tipped against us and we still finished third. And obviously we've exceeded expectations, or I think we've just lived up to our standards, to be honest. But so I knew we had it in us, but it was whether or not we could apply it every single week and be consistent, which we have. I think the win that drove the most belief for I think we can win the premiership was the Hawthorn win, because we weren't at our best that day, but when we turned it on, it was like no one can stop us when we play this good. So probably the Hawthorn win, that famous Wolfie time win, and then beating Brisbane at the Gabba as well. Like if you're going to the Premier's backyard and knocking them off the way that we did, you're in pretty good stead. Yeah.
Freo Faithful. So you co-host the channel. Tell us about Freo Faithful. What's the story?
Just coverage. Me and Noah provide nearly daily content on the YouTube channel, similar to you, previews, reviews, team news, all that type of stuff. We've been running for 2 years, and yeah, we've both been lifelong Freo fans, so it's pretty funny that we've started up a channel start of last year and we've already, played finals, and then we're in a pretty good spot this year. But just covering Freo and providing a fan platform similar to what you're doing. How are you feeling going into the game? You confident? Are you nervous? Do you think it's gonna be a good result for you? How are you feeling?
I think it's the perfect tune-up to play the best team in the comp. That's been the best team in the comp all year. I think there's going to be a freshness to the Blues this week. There's not a pressure to qualify, which I think there has been over the last few weeks, which can sometimes get into the players' heads. Look, you guys have got some serious outs. I think we're a chance. I think we're as much of a chance as anyone on any given day. And I sense we're going to play with a bit more freedom on the offensive end. I want us to keep trying to attack as much as we possibly can. That's something we've been able to unlock since Fraser's come in. He's brought an attacking mindset. I think we've got a strong contest profile. I think it's actually going to be a very similar game to the last time we played. And yeah, I'm confident. Yeah, look, I said it before. I don't know if you were tuning in, but I'm just going all in. Like diving off the platform, jumping into the water. Like there won't be real heartbreak, to be honest, because I just think we've done a really good job to get here. But obviously, I really want to go deep into finals, get as much experience into this group because it still needs it, and set ourselves up for massive trade period, free agency period. If we can go on a run here, it does so much good. We already know we're going to get Cody Walker, and I reckon our fortunes will change with the more wins that we get in this back end of the year.
Oh, you'll definitely be able to sell it. And I like what you said. You're all in on it. That's probably something I should have said when you're talking about the belief. Like this whole year, I've just given myself permission to believe. And if we get to the end of the season and we don't win it, like I'm more happy to be heartbroken and have rode the wave of belief all the way. If I get there, it's just going to be jubilation because I've enjoyed the whole ride. I haven't been much of a pessimist with Freo this year, and they haven't given me reason to be pessimistic. We are gettable, definitely. We're not the perfect football side, particularly with defending clearance at the moment. For some reason, it's just been a weakness of ours. So how's the Carlton midfield group looking at the moment? Because I know over the years you've been one of the more battle-hardened inside midfield groups. Jagger Smith's taking the piss at the moment. Paddy Cripps sort of comes in and out of form. But yeah, if you can get us in clearance and you can isolate guys like Luke Ryan or Brendan Cox, that's definitely the way to beat us at the moment. So do you think you have the tools to be able to do that?
Yeah, definitely. I also don't expect us to lose the first 12 clearances of the game like we did last time out. So there's a bit of that as well. Yeah, no, I think we can get that game going. I think it'll be a pretty balanced thing. What the Dogs did last week was they took away our outside game, which we had, emerged with. You'll notice our uncontested game through the roof. We win most first quarters in the uncontested possession game and sort of build from there. So yeah, I don't know. I bring it on. It's gonna be great. Saturday afternoon at Marvel, it's the best.
Hopefully they got the roof open.
I wish.
Yeah, they
but I don't think so. What I can also tell you is the place is going to be fucking rattling.
I know.
Rattling.
That's why I'm like, I don't have anyone to go with. I usually go with Jamo, who's in Paris at the moment. And I'm like, do I want to go to a raucous Carlton crowd for a dead rubber? I don't know if I do. Maybe I just go back and sit in general admission in the top row, listen to some AFL Nation and bring my binoculars and just sort of be anonymous all day. I don't know. I might watch it at home. I'm still undecided.
You want to come with me, mate?
Yeah, I'll come with you if you got a spare ticket. Absolutely.
I'll see how I'm going. I don't know how I'd go with you next to me if I'm being dead honest.
Dude, no, I'd be pretty tame. I've definitely learned the errors of my ways as a young man through hard lessons. Yeah, I went to the footy with Caden for the D's game a couple of weeks ago, and we were just sat there enjoying the game because it was an absolute ripper. And I was just, obviously, it was a better storyline for the D's to win that game, I think. And I know this isn't a D's podcast, but I think they're probably a smoky for the flag, to be honest. I think outside of us, Brisbane, and then the D's, they're the only three teams that I really think have what it takes to play the best finals footy.
I guess you're going to find out what happens on Saturday, man, when the Blues
wild card team are coming. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nuts? First year of the wild card and Carlton just make this ungodly run.
I'm telling you now, we're going to make an ungodly run.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
You can believe me, or you can just watch it happen and then we can revisit this conversation.
So the top you can finish is 9th, correct? That's the highest you can finish?
You can finish is 9th, yeah.
Yeah. So any other year you're missing finals, you finish 9th in 2026 and we're making a prelim. We're going to win the flag.
But there's no such thing as in any other year because it's only about this year.
Yeah, true. It's all about the present, bro.
Yeah, bro. Mate, thanks very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck with everything with the channel. Good luck with finals and go Blues.
Appreciate ya. Should be a good game. Let me know if you have a spare ticket that pops up. I'll definitely come watch with you. But yeah, go Freo. This was the last time you saw Druzy speak about Freo on the Blue Abroad channel before they won the flag.
All right, see you, mate. He's a good man, Druzy. He's a good man. However, Paddy Cripps out of form?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch. All right. What else have we got? If you've just joined us over the last 30 or so minutes, I've got a lot of giveaways to do. So Blue Abroad members giveaway. I've got 6 level 2 tickets. The first batch of level 2 tickets will be the 4. I've got 4 seats, level 2, aisle 2. Then I've got another set of 2 which have been donated. And they are in the Captain's Club, level 2, aisle 29, row A. So right at the front of level 2. So I will call a lucky member and see if I can give the tickets away. The block of 4, you can take the 4, you can take the 2, and then I can spin again. I'm also going to be spinning the wheel again and buying somebody a Fraser hoodie. So that's great. And then a non-member giveaway. I had a membership donated this week by a very generous Blue Abroad member who has purchased an annual Blue Abroad membership for someone. So I will be giving that away. If you are not a member and you would like to be a member, stick around. I'll show you how to enter. So there is that. And then one other thing. So Stone Age Australia, who is the sponsor of the fan cams, well, this week it ends. Harry from Stone Age Australia sponsored for the last 3 sessions of the regular season. He was giving away a $500 voucher at Stone Age Australia. So they do stone tops, right? And he said with every win, he'll double it. So it went from $500 to $1,000. We drew last week, but he texted me during the fan cams to say that that was as good as a win because we made finals. So right now it's sitting at a $2,000 voucher. If and when the Blues win this week, it'll be he's going to double it again, a $4,000 voucher. So if you are interested in that, what I need you to do is, I might just pull this up here now. So this is only for those who are interested in, if you're doing renovations or if you know someone that's doing renovations, you want to pass on the voucher to, fill out that form. I will spin the wheel on the fan cams on Saturday and be giving out at least minimum a $2,000 voucher, or with a Carlton win, a $4,000 voucher. So Gav, you're doing your kitchen there. Fill the form out and we'll go from there. So thank you very much to Stone Age Australia for sponsoring the fan cams. It's great. So anyway, we've got just under 20 minutes until the teams drop. What else have we got here? Maybe we can watch some Pito highlights. The club put together a little package here, Pito, which I reckon we should get around. Let's check this out.
Very best from 50. That's very, very best from 56 or 7. He kicks it pretty well. It's got plenty of distance. It travels from nowhere, from downtown. The kick of his life. Debuting, 93rd to be.
Night footy gets underway. The Bulldogs.
Incredible stuff.
Nice Saunderson.
For him in the second half. Pitnet just dropped short. Pitnet stole the march.
Now. Just 6 goals in his career, and that's there as it has. It's got the carry. He'll be delighted.
All the angles of it.
Pitnet, the clearance. Cripsma.
Spot in the tackle, gone.
Competition, if not the best. Look at that tap service there. On the move, catches Kennedy napping.
Pitnet caught behind, ends up with the football momentarily, kicks it out of the air. That is something else. Last
to Koning, an early touch. Pitnet ends up with a mark.
It looks good. It's there.
These defenders feeling the heat. Strong grab.
There. Ten for the fourth for the afternoon. Blues by 13.
You need
Pitnet.
Falls a little short. Pitnet to himself.
Meek. Pitnet. It's a ripper.
Great shout.
Pitnet charges up.
The goal.
play on.
Back in the
At the start of this third quarter.
Take territory off the Saints.
Into the middle now for Paul. Plan what he's going to do. Got a nice run at it. They did Pitnet.
Darcy Cameron, Membry in the middle.
Forward, Pitnet, the big ruckman getting on and delivering inside 50.
Including kick straight. Good start for the Blues, and they're up, and they are about.
So that's Pito. 100 games. It's been fantastic since coming over from Hawthorn. I reckon Pito has played the most games in a season in his career. Where is he? Mark Pittonet. So he's played 99 games total. He's 30 years of age, born on the 3rd of June. He was picked 50 in the 2014 national draft. And he played 7 games for Hawthorn across 5 seasons. He's played 19 games this year, which is, it's a career high. In 2023, he played 18 games. So he'll obviously play his 20th game this week and 21st game the week after, provided he stays healthy. So good story, good clubman. He's won it. Where is it here? He won the Spirit of Carlton Award in 2020, and he won the Best Clubman Award in 2021. So there you go. That's Mark Pitternet. All right, let's do some predictions. Give me your ins and outs. Type the word in with your players. Type the word out with your players. There's a bit of mail that came across my desk right now, which I will share with you shortly. But I want to get a pulse on where you think team selection will go this week. Let me know who's in, who's out. We know that Hayward is out for sure. So there's one change. So let me know what you think. Tatum Ison in for Hayward. One change. Matt Lang. Hey, mate. In Ison and Young. Out Hayward and Haynes. That is interesting. Ison and Lewis in. John. Who's out? Paul. Ison in. Out. A lot of Jack Ison love. Dione. Ollie. Hollins and Lewis Young in. Hayward and Poppy. Oh, Hayward and Haynes out. Ollie Hollins and Lewis Young in. Love it. Jordan Webster. In Young and Young. Lynn Young and Lewis. Oh, yeah. Johnny fucking Holden in. Young and Hollins out. Haynes and Hayward. Busy Blue. Ison and Lewis Young in. Hayward and Haynes out. Troy. Hey, mate. Lynn Young and Lewis Young. The Youngs in for Hayward and Haynes. Bit of Campo love here from Jed. Yeah. It's Hayward. Hayward. Well, D, it's interesting because that is what I got texted just now. I got texted, we'll see if it's true, that it would be Lewis Young and Ollie Hollins in for Hayward and Nick Haynes. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens there. Ollie Hollins. Let's have a look at Ollie Hollins. This was, if you missed it, this was last week. I played it the other night. Really interesting stuff. This was after reports came out that North Melbourne were interested.
Ollie, some reports this week about your future. You've played 76 games at the Blues, 4 great years at the club. Would you like to stay and fight for your spot in the AFL side, or are you looking potentially elsewhere?
I think, obviously a busy week, but no, I think want to just continue to play footy for the rest of the year and then, let all that sort of stuff unfold towards back in the year. Just a really good win.
Ollie, well played. Good luck in the finals.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ollie, some reports this week.
So that's obviously interesting. A lot of people took that as if he was gone. Still a lot to play out. But we will see. This was his game. This was his game in the VFL last week. Ollie Hollins.
Level as well. So It's going to be anything but a walk in the park for these Blues.
11 listed players for the Dogs today. Jordan, finalists from last year, will make the finals this year in Footscray and Southport. Southport and Footscray have got the ground level representation to try and work it out, although Ramshaw's handball win and miss. It's spilled away to Howard.
The Dogs start to transition that ball out. Again, one too many handballs, turned over once again. That's a fine finish from Howard.
I think who's working both ends of the ground early.
Yeah, just prefer Carlton's game style here. This kick mark
category you've come up with throughout the course of the season, JJ. We've already got the accidental assist.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those yesterday. Got to start to make hay as quick as possible. He's had a good run at it across this season. Mind you,
first 2 inside 50s of the game, the Dogs. Only 4 for the quarter to cut. They need to win to play finals in this VFL. The inside forward 50 for the Blues. Nice pick up. Hollands. Nice delivery to half forward. Will Darcy stabs it to the edge of the 50. Opened the door for Hollands. Made it awfully difficult for Reedy. Spinning through was
under Josh Fraser, as he's been in charge of the whole club.
Look at Hollands burst through. Fogarty. Warburton. Hollands to finish cleanly. Beautifully done. And he puts the exclamation mark on his day. Does Ollie Hollands. He would know that there's so many people watching him as well, and there's a bit of pressure on his performance. Probably
memory, so almost just from a temperamental perspective, just reminding him this is.
That was Ollie last week. Pretty strong performance. He's been to be fair, he's been very good in the VFL. 31 touches, 7 tackles, 6 clearances, 5 intercepts, 4 marks, and a goal. So that's Ollie Hollands. We'll see. We'll see how true it is. Teams are going to come out in 9 minutes on Channel 7 News, and if they're not there, then they will go. They'll go up at 6:20. I'll share my screen. What do you think? What have you got on your mind? Nick, sadly, the Campos, who deserve a game, won't be playing this season in the seniors. Who knows what Fraser thinks of them? I've had no feedback on them by the coach. Yeah, I think Lucas had his best game since returning from that kidney hit. Tom Baggers, JJ out, anyone else in? Okay. I'm with you on that one, mate. I'm definitely with you there. Vizzy Blue, poor skill, not a fan. Nick, it's not good enough. Too many errors with the ball. I wish him all the best wherever he goes. No great loss. Horrible decision maker and skills need heaps of work. Hope he does well with another club. Yeah, jumping off. Fair. I think he's got more to give. I think he's just had a shocking year. And I reckon he just didn't play the VFL games that he probably should have early in his career. But I remember comparisons to him being like Cade Simpson because he played with heart and spirit and determination. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Same people who now love Akers. Yeah, I think that's just the way it goes. Lewis Young right now in a really had a couple of good weeks, played an important role, got the love. I think players fluctuate in their careers. I think they have a couple of years. I think expectation starts setting in after their maybe second or third year. So your first 2-3 years, you're a kid, everything you do is good. Then all of a sudden, you have some sort of a dip. Something might be happening in their careers, in their lives, whatever. They're just not as good as the year before, and then it's almost like people are just ready to jump off. I reckon Jesse Motlop's in a very similar boat. I thought his first 3 years were really promising. I thought after that he had a really unlucky year with injury, and then obviously playing, under a system that just didn't get the best out of him. And I reckon, that was pretty tough last year watching the Jesse Motlop stuff. To be honest with you, I think Jesse Motlop's they've all got talent. It's just a matter of whether they're in the right system and whether they're being coached the right way. So I don't know. I think Jesse Motlop had a down year with injury, and then a lot of people jumped off. But anyway, is what it is. There will be players that are injured every year, and they will jump off. Johnny Holden, you're a big Ollie fan. He does make a few bad decisions, but Walsh, Cripps, Hewitt, Jagger all make lots of bad decisions, yet we accept them. Yeah, I have a feeling the Ollie Holland stuff is less to do with his actual skill, and it could be the stuff with his brother. I feel like there's a bit of a link there personally, but could be wrong. Matt Dan Carroll is the Cade Simpson of the team now. See, Carroll's big boy though, 190, isn't he? He's a big boy. I think what drew us to Cade Simpson was he was the smaller sized player that played on the wing and like found his way. Anyway. Tatum, unfortunately, it's part of the game. We can't keep all of them. That is true. Hey, just on that, do we still expect the same mass exodus that we did a few months ago now? Or have any of the performances over the last 3 months changed your mind on a player that maybe earlier in the year you were saying, we'll definitely let him go, whereas now you're thinking, oh, no, maybe you'll stay? I would say Mitch McGovern was maybe in that boat. He's already earned a year. But has anybody else in your minds watching right now changed your opinion on them based off the last couple of months? Jessica, you think Jesse Motlop will thrive? Yeah. Taylor, that was Blakers for you. Blake Acres was the one that changed your opinion. Gavin, Billy Wilson, I'm with you. I was starting to think he would just wither away with the rest of them, with Jackson Binns and the rest. Jeremy, you were also in the Acres camp. K9L. Sorry, I've butchered that. McGovern has turned it around for you. You called for his papers mid-year. The others were already playing VFL and don't expect them back. Up the guts. You were hoping to see a Gold Coast son or two, but they seem to be staying. Yeah, Jake Rogers signed a 2-year deal. I was watching him all year. Bailey Humphrey signed. Jed Walter. Yeah. Benny Burton, Akers and Haynes for you were the two that changed your opinion. Josh Holden, you had Wilson and Akers gone. They've been great. Yeah. Tim, McGovern for you, earned the 1-year deal. Damien, Lewis Young for you, now considered unstoppable. Yeah. Jen, they've all been re-signed. Goes to show what people know. Well, I think what it goes to show and a reminder is you don't make list choices mid-year. You let the year play out. We live in a very recency bias way when we watch the footy, I think. Wayne, you had Mitch and Akers out the door. Haven't they stuck the one-finger salute my way? Interesting. Yeah, I think the Irish lads, well, one's gone for sure. Carlton. Track players. Who's still there? I want to have a look at our list. Got 2 minutes until teams are going to come out potentially on Channel 7. This is the, I haven't looked at it properly, but Ben, Elijah, Flynn Riley, Flynn Young, Charleston, O'Keefe, Boyd, Fogarty, Lewis Young. So Lewis Young stay? Lewis Young stay? Duffy's already gone. Yeah, there's still plenty of players. Interesting, yeah. I'd give Lewis a year. Back up on the list. Anyway, we've got a minute to go. We've got a minute to go until teams are announced on Channel 7. So Damien usually does this for us in the live chat. He usually has Channel 7 up, but if anybody else has it up, please let us know. If we don't get an update in 1 second, because it's 6:15, then we will just wait until 6:20. Then I'll share my screen and we'll go from there. Let's have a look and see if the mail was right. The mail was Lewis Young and Ollie Hollands for Nick Haynes and Will Hayward. So let's just see. Maybe there's a surprise in there, or maybe it's right. Maybe it's wrong. Fryby, you weren't sure about Cooper Lord. He is shown of late. Fair. All right. Damien's got Channel 7 news on, just waiting for the teams to be announced. And then we're probably going to sit here for a good 25 minutes trying to give away all these prizes. Also, I've got a little Abby McKay bobblehead. I could give this away. AFLW have their first home game this week at Icon Park. They're giving away love that. Look at that. Hang on. Oh, Abby McKay job. There you go. Shout out Abby McKay. Skipper. I can give that away as well. All right, where are our teams, man? No mention of our teams? Saad is uncontracted. He's not on this list though. Nah. Yeah, he signed a 1-year deal in January last year, which will keep him at the club until 2026. I haven't seen anything else. So he should have been on that list. Nothing yet on Channel 7. All right. We'll have to wait until 6:20. I'll share my screen. The Blues and the Dockers. Team soon. Here we go. All right. Team's in. Dropping now. Here we go. Will it just be the two that we've heard about? Harry Mackay out. Bruce Dool in. Very good. If we don't get teams now, then we will get them in a couple of minutes. The mail's right. There we go. Team news, Channel 7 in. Lewis Young, Ollie Hollands out. Will Hayward and Haynes. The mail is correct. Vizzy Blue, I don't blame you, mate. I don't do bobbleheads. Not for me, mate. Not for me. I'm happy to give them away when I get them. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis Young back in the team. Ollie Hollands back in the team. Will Hayward is out with the ankle, and Haynes just sore. I think it's an ankle issue as well. Yeah, there you go. I will have the teams up on screen in about 60 seconds. Hopefully the club put out one of those, the updates that they do with, I think it's, what's his name? Lee Adams. So hopefully bring that up and we can get a bit of an update on video as to their team selection. But there you go. If you're just tuning in, Lewis Young, Ollie Hollands are in for Will Hayward and Nick Haynes. Haynes is not injured. He was listed as having an ankle issue. I think I reckon he's been sore for the last couple of weeks, but he's just been soldiering on. So I reckon a guy like that, give him a bit of a rest before the wild card game, because we're going to definitely need as much experience as possible. All right, it's 6:20. It is 6:20. And there's your team, ladies and gentlemen. The Blues. All right. It'd be good if I shared my screen. Yeah, that'd be lovely. There you go. So, starting in the back line here, Harry Dean, Wade Dirksen, Jacob Wiedering, with Lockie Cowan, Lewis Young, Oliver Florent. On the wings, you got Blake Acres. You got Paddy Cripps in the middle. Billy Wilson named on the wing. I don't mind it. Ben Ainsworth, Brody Kemp, Francis Evans, half forward line there, together with Taylor Byrne, Harry Mackay, Cooper Lord. Then in the ruck, Mark Pitternet, Mr. 100 games, with Jagger Smith and Sam Walsh at his feet. Ollie Hollands, George Hewitt, Mitch McGovern, Adam Chera, and Matty Cottrell on the bench. The emergencies, Lucas Camparelli after his 32 possession game in the VFL last week, Jack Ison and Harry Charlson. So there you go. Let's have a look at Freo. This is what they've done. They've made 3 changes. Heath Chapman, Sam Switkowski, and Jai Amos will all miss, all managed, with Judd McVie, Bailey Banfield, and Tobin Murray to come in for them. So there you go. That's the lineup there, ladies and gents. What do we think? What's our immediate reaction to that? Lewis Young makes the thumbnail. Love to see it. They've said here on the Carlton website, Lewis Young was in strong form in a versatile role in recent weeks, providing ruck support for Mark Pitternet, as well as a tall option both in front of and behind the ball. Hollands has been in strong form for the Carlton reserves in recent weeks, producing a 31 disposal, 1 goal performance for the VFL side in a big win last week. That's it. No video, nothing else there. Here we go. What do we think? Grant, we're fucked already. Freo by 45. Really? Damn. Look at the emergencies. Lana, clever selection with Ollie. Give the Roos a good look at him before he goes there. Jordan Webster, not sure I'm okay with naming someone who's basically said they aren't going to be there next year. Vizzy Blue, bad selection by Fraser. Hollands is absolutely rubbish. Brings nothing to the team. Damn. Will, glad we're resting Haynes. Important leader in finals. Yep. Jessica, exactly how I thought it would play out. Good luck to the AFL trying to enforce sanctions for teams resting players before finals. Scotty, has any team made 12 changes? I don't know. Haven't checked the others. We can have a look at it shortly. Can I confirm our final will be Friday night if we finish 10th? I don't know. It'll either be Friday night or Saturday night, one of the two. Mac, you wanted to see Charlson get a game. Rowan, Ollie, 8.5 game coming. I reckon too. I think he'll be fine. Bring him in for a week. I think he'll be just fine. Paul, Blues by 20. Kemp, 4 goals. Wow. Hollands will be all right, just not our best. Jackson, give him the benefit of the doubt. He's had a pretty emotional year and he's probably mentally and physically drained. Once he has a break, he may have a different outlook. Yeah. The Ollie hate is over the top. I'm with you. I think we're carrying on a bit. He'll be fine. He's not going to be playing next week regardless. You wouldn't think anyway. So I think he's been if this is his last game in the monogram, I think he's been a pretty good servant. I think he's given his all. And if it's not, then I wish him the best break, preseason, reset, retool, go again. I don't know. Stephen, hoping to see hoodies everywhere in the crowd on Saturday. Yeah. He's fighting for a new contract. Blue Balls. Good name. Yes, he is. All right. Should we take a little break? Spin the wheel? Is that what we're doing? Is that the plan? Well.
Oh, it's time for the Wheel of Prizes!
Spit on that thing!
Spin the wheel!
Are we gonna spin that
wheel?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wheel. Firstly, thank you to David and Nissa who signed up to the Blue Abroad membership during this show. So that means you are entered into all the giveaways tonight. I've got a lot to give away. Let me just get my list ready. I've got to add the two of you onto my list. But I've got a lot of tickets to give away. So I've got 6 total. I'm going to do them in batches. The first will be the ones that I've provided. So I've got 4 tickets. I might show you if I can. Exit. I'm going to show you if I can. We got 2 sets. I guess you can choose. I guess you could choose where you want them. How do we do this? Level 2, aisle 2. I think it's row C. So there's there. Sorry, it's not level 2, aisle 2. It's level 48. I fucked that up. Level 2, aisle 48. Here. So I've got 4 seats here. And I'll call and we can split them up. You can do 2. You can take all 4. And then we've got another 2 that were gifted by a very generous member. They're in the Captain's Club. Also level 2. Aisle 29. Just here. So it's kind of like in either pocket. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll spin the wheel. Let me just make sure nobody else is signed up while I was doing all of that. Let's have a look. All right. No. So I'm going to share my screen in a minute. And give away some tickets. This will be fun. Thank you very much to those of you who have signed up to the membership. This is our way of pushing against the mainstream media, funding our fan channels, our independent media. The memberships help the channel stay independent. Also keeps content away from paywalls. So thank you very much for those of you who support. Now, first up, my 4 tickets. Level 2, aisle 48. I've got 4 of them. So I'll spin, I will call, and then whoever takes them, I hope they pick up the phone. There's also that as well. But people who pick up the phone can choose. Now, good luck, everyone. Yes, keeps the gambling money out. Absolutely it does. Byron Issa. Byron Issa. Good name. This might work perfectly. This could be a family of 4 here.
Hello.
G'day, is that Byron? Brian, sorry.
Sorry?
It's Tez from Blue Abroad.
Okay, Terry, how you going, buddy?
I'm good, mate. I'm just live on the team show. How are you?
Oh, okay, good, yes.
I've spun the wheel. I've got a lot of prizes to give out tonight, and
Okay, yes.
your name's come up. The first thing I want to tell you is Are you going to the game on Saturday?
I am, but I've got tickets, so I'm happy to give my tickets to, if they're going to be tickets you can hand them to somebody who needs them. I've got tickets, thank you.
So I can spin the wheel again?
You can definitely spin the wheel. Thank you so much.
You're a legend, mate.
Give them to someone who needs them.
Okay, mate, you're a legend. How are we going to go on Saturday?
I'm hoping we want to win because I want to play Collingwood.
Yeah, me too.
I really want to play Collingwood.
Badly.
Yes. We need some closure there.
I agree. We have to exercise the demons, and they're the biggest one.
Yep. It'd be nice to get one at the end of the year. Just have another crack at them. I think we deserve one more.
Yeah. No. Amazing. Well, Brian, you're a legend, mate. I'll spin the wheel again. But thanks for your support.
Thanks, mate.
See ya. Good man. He's a good man. All right. Let's go again. We could be here a while, ladies and gents. Ben Lawson. Congratulations, Ben.
Hello?
Hello, is that Ben?
It is.
Ben, it's Terry Degani from Blue Abroad.
How are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Very well.
Have I got you at a good time?
I'm at work, but
I
can try and make it work.
I won't be long. I'm live on the team show. I've just spun the wheel, and your name's come up.
Oh my god!
So
no way.
I've
never
got.
thought I'd be the one that gets spun.
Yeah, mate. Well, today's the day. I've got 4 tickets on level 2, reserve seat, and you can take all 4. You can take 2. It's up to you.
Mate, I'm already going. Am I the first one to say that?
You're the second caller, but the first caller also is going.
Yeah, I'm going already.
All right. So
I'm happy for you to give them to someone else.
So I can spin the wheel again?
Go for it, mate.
You're a legend, mate. Thank you.
Nah, thank you, guys. See ya.
All right. See you, mate. We're spinning again. We're in for a long haul here. I smell it. Oh. I have to spin again. Carl, I have to remove him from the list, I guess. Wow, that's actually really sad. Carl's no longer with us. That's actually really, really sad. But also shout out Carl, the great man. Carl's sending the tickets to somebody else. Pamela. Hello. Pamela. Let's see if Pamela's around. Carl is definitely with us in spirit. He would have definitely passed them on because he would have been at the game. All right.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
It's Tez. I'm giving you tickets to the game. You've won a competition.
Thanks, Tez. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Pam, hello. It's Terry. Your name's come up on the team show. You've won a prize. We need you to pick up the phone. Let me just make sure I called the right number. I'm going to call again. This is the other issue with the Oh, she's calling back. Hello, Pamela.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Terry.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. I'm watching you on the TV.
Oh, you're watching me right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, congratulations. You've won the prize.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what did I win?
Well, I've got 4 reserve seats on level 2 on Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
So
Hello.
you can take them all. You can take 2 of them. It's up to you.
Oh my gosh. I have 3 tickets already, and there's just the 2 of us going. So I'm not sure whether I'll be too greedy to take all 4.
Yeah, I mean, up to you. You can take all of them, or you can take 2 of them.
I'll take 2. So
Take
I'll
2?
get my friends to come along. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. That's great. So,
Oh, cool. Thank you.
no, thank you. Thanks for being a member.
No, that's fine.
All right.
So what can I do? Just give you some of my details, or you just send it to me?
When I finish this stream, I will get in touch and I'll need you to send me your Ticketmaster email and then I'll transfer them to you.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Go Blues.
Thanks, Joy. Yeah, go Blues.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. 2 of the 4 to Pamela. We're making progress. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. This is good. This is good. This is Vinny. Oh, there's a chance to be at like footy trading or something.
The person you are calling is not available.
Nah, Vinny. We're not doing this, mate.
The person you are calling is...
Is he more likely to pick up on Instagram? That's the question. Vinny. Vinny used to call into the fan cams like 2019, 2020, sorry. And play on the guitar. Okay, let's have a look. Vinny. Oh, mate, we need you to pick up the phone, bro. Briganti. Vinny. Just called your name out on the show. Are you around? Got tickets to to give to you if you need them. Well, the thing is, I've got 2 and then I've got another 2 to give away. So I can still make another phone call and just keep Vinny on standby. Because at the end of the day, it's 2 and 2. It doesn't matter. They either take them or they don't. Great name. Great name.
Gary,
Sergio.
how you going, big boy?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm unbelievable.
What are you up to?
I'm about to have a beautiful meatballs and fettuccine.
Oh, fantastic. I don't want to take too much time away from that. I'm live on the team show.
Fantastic. Sorry, I
And-
missed it this evening. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow morning with the team.
No, that's all right. Well, you'll see me calling you because your name just came up on the wheel of prizes.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I've got 2 reserve seats up on level 2 for the game on Saturday.
Yep.
Can I interest you in them?
Yeah, I'm down.
Done. Congratulations, mate. No, thank you. Thank you for being a member.
I'll be a member next year too. Come praise.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you reckon Saturday?
It's going to be what it's going to be.
I like
It's going to be what it's going to be, brother. Let's see what happens. We've done it before. We can do it again.
Yeah, nah, I love it. I love it.
And Marvel seems to be the home for the Blues at the moment.
Mate, we're going to be rattling that place on Saturday. I can smell it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to it.
Amazing. All right, mate. I'll be in touch after the show.
See you, mate.
See you, mate. All right. Sergio, love to see it. So there's another 2 gone. What I'm going to do now, I'll call Vinny one more time. If he doesn't pick up, I'll spin again for the Fraser hoodie. That's what I'll do. Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny.
The person you are calling.
Okay. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be spinning the wheel, and the next person to come up, I'm going to get them a Fraser hoodie. So good luck, everyone. Casey Alexandru. That's a Greek name. Ooh. Everyone's doing a good job of picking up the phone so far, apart from Vinny. Don't know what that's about.
Hello, this is Stacey.
Hello, Stacey. This is Terry from Blue Abroad. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good.
What do
What's
you-
happening?
Just here on the team show, live with everyone. And you, being a member, you've just come up and you've won a prize.
What did I win?
Well, you've won a Fraser hoodie. I'm going to buy you a hoodie from the Carlton store.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for being a member.
Yeah, that's awesome. awesome.
Yeah. I'll get your details and sizes and stuff after the show. But yeah, just wanted to call and say congratulations and thank you so much for your support.
Oh no, we love you, Terry. Thank you. Sorry I'm not listening now. I normally play back in the early mornings, listen to you while making the kids' lunches. So yeah.
No,
That's what I do.
Are you heading to the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm heading with Mum and the kids.
Beautiful.
So I think Mum sent you a photo of her new hoodie. She got hers today.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going on Saturday. Can't wait.
Beautiful. What do you reckon is going to happen? Are you confident?
I am. Yeah, definitely. I think we can win. So I just saw the ins. So we've got Lewis and Ollie in.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie Hollands. So it's going to be good to see. I'm glad Lewis is back in. And yeah, it'd be good to see Hollands have a run around as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
all right. Well, maybe bump into you on Saturday.
yeah, Mum and I do see you, but you're always talking, so we don't want to interrupt you.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm usually there. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. Thanks, Terry.
See ya.
Thanks for that. Go Blues.
Go Blues. Oh, Vinny.
Terry, no.
Oh my God. How are ya?
I'm good. What happened?
I'm giving away 2 tickets, level 2, on Saturday, and your name came up.
Did you give them to someone else?
No, I have put them on hold, but can I give them to you?
Wait, what's the game Saturday? To Freo?
Yeah.
Wait, what went into this? It was because of a member.
Yes.
Oh man, am I on live right now?
Yeah, we're live on the team show. Sorry, I should have said that at the start.
You can hear me right now.
Everyone can hear you right now.
Broad Army, what's going on? What time's the game? On the weekend.
Game's at 1:15 at Marvel on Saturday. I've got 2 reserve seats on level 2.
Far out. I'm doing a random side quest with Willie Taylor and Bailey McCabe. On the weekend, we're going to play football in Ballarat.
What?
Yeah, random ass. Dante, do you want to go to the footy on the weekend? Carlton and Freos? 2, both of us. Huh? 1:30. You know what, Tez? I think I'll call it a miss. I'm very honoured, but we'll give it to someone else that can go 100%.
All right, I'll spin the wheel again.
You're a legend, mate. Spin it again, and much love to the Blue Broad Army. Best fucking sorry for the swearing. Best fucking fan base in the league. Love your work, Tez, and whoever goes, wear those tickets and sit in those tickets with pride.
You're a legend, mate. Thank you so much.
Mate, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everyone become a member. Woo!
Go Blues.
Catch you, mate. Ciao.
There you are. Wow, it's all happening. All right, we're getting there. We're making progress. Stacey, hoodie. All right, 2 tickets. 2 tickets. 2 tickets. Oh. Look, bottom line, this is a members giveaway. I'm tempted to just give it to a non-member, but it's a members giveaway. Here we go. And then I've got a membership to give away as well to a non-member, so you can be entered into all of these giveaways in the future. Here we go. Mark Tomlinovic. Right, Mark. Tom. All right. Let's have a look. See what Mark's doing. Yeah. How good's that? When are we playing on Saturday? Mate, we're in finals. Mark?
Hello.
Mark, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
It's Tez from Blue Abroad. I can hear myself. How are ya?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm just trying to give away 2 tickets to level 2 on Saturday and wondering you've just come up, so congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing, man.
Can I give them to you? Would you take them?
Yeah. We'll take them for sure, yeah.
Amazing, mate.
Yeah, much appreciate.
How are you anyway, mate? What's going on with you?
Oh, good, yeah. Just chilling out in Ballarat.
Watching you.
So you're going to be coming from Ballarat on Saturday to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Amazing. How do you think we'll go?
I think we're in with a chance.
Yeah.
It's just that momentum. It's there. I think it's possible. Definitely, and it'd be great to see. So yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we try. I mean, I reckon you might have been the 7th person I've called. I had a lot to give away, to be fair, but yeah, mate, 2 tickets are yours. What I'll do is I'll send you a text after the show and get your Ticketmaster email, and then I'll get them transferred to you.
No worries. Awesome. Thank you so much.
No worries. Hey, and thanks for being a member. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
Go
Cheers.
Blues.
Go Blues.
See ya. That was Mark. Good name. Tom Ljenovic. All right. So that's the member giveaway. We've given away 6 tickets. We've given away a Fraser hoodie. Now it's time. If you are not a member, you still have a chance to win something here. Now, I am giving away, someone who will remain anonymous unless they want to dob themselves in, has gifted a 12-month membership. So what that means is I'm going to, in a moment, see who's interested. I'm going to get you to enter. And some very generous member has bought an annual membership, so for 12 months, and just gifted it. So one of you will take that membership. You'll get early access to the exclusive videos. You'll be part of this, exclusive mailing list, discount to all the events, discount at the BA shop, free entry to every giveaway, no matter what it is. Ultimately, is to support the channel, but you'll be a part of it. So what I'm going to do is, this fucked up. Also, if you enter right now, you need to get in touch with me immediately because I won't have your number. What I need you to do, if you are not a member and you would like to be a member and claim this gifted membership, you need to write the word on its own. Write the word membership in the chat right now. So if you're not a member and you would like to be a member, write the word membership right now. Just type it once. So this is the premise of it was to give it to someone who's in a not in a position to be a member or for whatever reason isn't, and to sort of to bring them in and allow them to have access to the membership. So just type the word membership. I will spin a wheel here. Your username will come up, okay, and then when the name is announced, I need you to reply in the chat and get in touch with me so I can just confirm that you're going to take it. Because last week, what happened? It was Samsonite. I can't remember what we gave away. That was actually pretty funny. Anyway, just type it once. Lana ship, Terry ship. Word membership. A membership, there's 2 options. $10 a month. You can be on the monthly, or if you prefer the annual, it's $100 a year. So I think I've got a little thing here. Yeah. Personalized BA keyring with your membership number on the back of it. Free entry to giveaways, early access to exclusive videos. That's going to be very handy when it comes to trade period. Or any of the big interviews with like president, CEO, player interviews, that sort of thing. Discount code to use at the BA shop. I've just updated the all the merchandise. Got the hoodie, got the t-shirt, got the Fraser era t-shirt as well. So got that going, and then all the Blue Abroad events, discounted tickets for the members. That's the key ring there. So anyway, all right. I think that's it. No more. Cool. 37 of you. All right. Share my screen. 38. All right. And entries are, if you typed it twice, it won't come up. Only your first entry. All right. Here we go. One of you is going to be a member. Good luck. Oof. Ooh. Elsie May 23. Elsie May 23. Please get in touch. Please reply in the comments right now to let me know that you're here. And please send me a message. Congratulations. You are the newest Blue Abroad member. Are you here, Elsie? Please be here. Please be here. Oh my God. Okay. Elsie. Okay. Now, Elsie, I need you to please get in touch with me. I need you to send me either a message on Instagram, Facebook, send me an email, blueabroadmedia@gmail.com, and I will get in touch. I'll get all your details. I'll send you your membership pack and go from there. But congratulations. Thank you. And thank you very much to there've been quite a few of you. I think there's been 4 or 5 gifted memberships this year, which is just very generous. So thank you very much to those of you who have donated and gifted a membership. All of them have been anonymous as well, on the condition of anonymity. Being anonymous. Anyway, there we go. Okay. So what else have I got here on the agenda? Oh, Craig. Saw you just signed up. Craig in Tokyo. Wow. Mate, thank you. Thank you for signing up. All right. I think that's it. I don't have anything else to give away. Although, does anyone want the bobblehead? Does anyone want this? You know what? I'm going to do it. Type in the word bobblehead on its own. Type in the word bobblehead on its own, and then I'll do another one. Bobblehead. If you would like to go in the draw to win this bobblehead, you don't need to be a member. Just write bobblehead in one word, and I'll post that out to you. A bobblehead needs to be one word. Jeez, a lot of you want the bobblehead. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me write this down. Elsie, member. Okay, great. Hang on. Pamela won the 2 tickets. Sergio won the 2 tickets. Mark took the 2 tickets. Stacey Hoodie, Elsie member. All right. Thanks, Sheezy. Bobble my head. Bobblehead. 40 of you. More of you want a fucking bobblehead than a membership to Blue Abroad. That's insulting. That is actually insulting. More of you put in for a fucking bobblehead than a membership. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Where's the respect? Anyway, all right, 41 of you. Okay, fair. If you were already a member, okay, that's fair enough. But still. Alrighty. That's it. $43. Oh, Brad just got in. Sam. Hello, Sam. All right, I think that's it. Good luck. Good luck. And the winner of the bobblehead is... Oh, only Carlton. That was close. Bugs! Yes. Bugs, you've been here a long time, mate. You've been here a long, long time. Congratulations. Now, were you really entered into this? You really want this bobblehead? Because I need you to claim it. Bugs Bell. Bugs Bell ship. Bugs, please make yourself known. And I also need you to get in touch with me. I don't know where else to find you. I don't know who you are. All right, Bugs, amazing. What I need you to do is, just get in touch with me. I'll get your details and I'll post this out to you. So there you go. Thank you very much for that. All right. Wow. Anything else? What else have I got? No, I won't do this today, but I do have this. Pretty cool. It's like one of the drink bottles that the boys use at training. They were giving these out one day. That might be for I don't know, I might do a little pack at the end of the year. I'll collect a few things and put them in there. But anyway, all right. Bugs Bell. Bugs Bell bobblehead. Hilarious. Okay. Pamela, 2 tickets. Sergio, 2 tickets. Mark, 2 tickets. Stacey got a hoodie. Elsie's a new member. And Bugs Bell got a bobblehead. Unbelievable. All right. That's us. That's the team show. Hey, thank you very much for tuning in. If you were here the whole time, thank you for your support throughout the entire year. Thank you for those who have just been here, however long you've been here. Absolutely love presenting this show for you. Thank you to Mr. Cabinets for sponsoring the team show. But honestly, without you guys tuning in, there is no channel. So thank you very much. Kez, pregame. I can't commit to a pregame meetup personally, but if anybody wants to meet up somewhere, we could do that. I could let you know. I've got things on in the morning, so I won't be able to do a meetup. But anyway, thank you very much, Louise, signing up to a membership just now. Incredible support. I will see you all Saturday. Fan cams. I can't do VFL watch along because it's too close to the game, but 1:15 Saturday, get there and I'll see you on the fan cams. Early fan cams. I think we might start them like 5 or 6 p.m., 5 p.m.-ish. So we'll be in bed at a reasonable time. Unless we win by 40 and then we're just here glazing all the way into the night, which I'm happy to do. All right. Take care, everyone. Go Blues.